guys, I'm back with another cake video. Today I will be showing you how I made this realistic pomegranate cake. And meanwhile, you take a guess on which one among these three is a cake. As you can see, I've started off with a cake ball, which is nothing but cake crumbs mixed with frosting of your choice. You'll have to knead it well and form a ball which does not fall apart. I've taken it about the same size of a real pomegranate, and it doesn't have to be perfectly round. I apply a very thin layer of buttercream for the fondant to stick on. I let it chill for about 5 to 10 minutes. Moving on to my fondant work, I take my pinkish orange color fondant. You can achieve this color using Wilton gel colors in the shades orange and red. Guys, add the colors one drop at a time and stop when you're happy. Remember, after coloring the fondant, the color does tend to deepen in shade with time. Keeping a reference model near you always helps. I now roll my fondant as thin as possible. I like my fondant to be no thicker than 1/8 of an inch. I go on to drape the fondant over the cake and cover and wrap it like a candy. It's important for the cake to be cold and hard to be able to handle it easily at this step. Cut off the excess on either sides of the cake, but on one side make sure you have a little fondant extra that could help you to form the calyx of this fruit. Getting the fondant calyx close in resemblance to the real fruit calyx is what makes this cake natural and realistic. Here, patience is the only key, I can say. Since we're using fondant, it does take a lot of time to blend in the fondant creases. I'm using my rolling pin and the back of my paintbrush to help me with this. Guys, instead of fondant, you can also use a modeling chocolate, which blends way easier than fondant. Using your palette knife and Dresden tool, you can make the markings at one end of the cake, which is the stem end. There you go. As you can see, having a reference always helps a great deal with the detailing. I particularly like fondant because even if it tore a bit, it would add a texture to our final product and hence making it look even more realistic. Guys, because of the high temperatures, that is of 440 centigrade as such in my place, I was having a very tough time while making this cake. I suggest you to work in an air-conditioned room or put your cake back in the fridge for 5 minutes and take it out and work with it. I now start adding small details on the fondant. Just some random lines and small indentations. As I've mentioned in my earlier tutorial of realistic banana cake, the devil lies in the details. Guys, if you haven't watched my previous video, the link is right up here. So at your own pace, make sure you randomly mark small crevices and indentations with your modeling tools. I've tried my best to replicate the markings on the fondant. I'm using the opposite tool of the Dresden tool to poke small dots which will come to life once I dust and color them with my petal dusts. This is a prominent feature in a real pomegranate. The brown part has a lot of texture unlike the rest of the pink and orangish part. Now here's my favorite bit of the entire process, the coloring and dusting, which brings out life to our creations. I slowly start adding brown petal dusts in the markings and crevices which we made using our Dresden tool. You have to layer the dust rather than dumping a whole lot in one place at a time. Again, having the real fruit beside you makes this a lot easier rather than having to do it from a picture. As previously mentioned, the calyx is what gives it away as real or fake. So to make it as realistic as possible, you have to first observe the real fruit and then go ahead with your dusting your fondant accordingly. You have to take your time with this and keenly observe the fruit. Once that's done, I start painting all over the fondant using my Wilton gel orange and red colors, which I diluted with Evaporex. Try not to be very particular at this. It has to be as imperfect as possible. You know, as they call perfect imperfections. So that is what we are looking for. I go again on the textured bit with my brown color just to make it even more prominent. I go over the brown bit again using my shell-shaped modeling tool, which gives this a bit of a worn finish. Observing your real fruit is key over here. So please observe your fruit and do it accordingly. Okay, this step I found is the game changer. If you observed a pomegranate keenly, it will have extremely tiny pinkish red dots all over. I used a new and clean toothbrush, dipped in color and sort of sprayed it all over the cake to get this final finish. This process is very essential to make our cake look natural. I'm not sure if the camera is able to capture the effect, but in reality, I can bet no one would make out that this isn't a real pomegranate. Well, this completes our process. Hope now you know which one among the three is the cake. Let's now cut into the pomegranate and see the beautiful cake inside. So guys, if you liked and enjoyed watching my video, please share, like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the little bell icon which will send you a notification every time I upload something new. Also, please follow my Facebook and Instagram handle at Artisan Cake Bites for some awesome content. Thank you guys, and see you next Thursday for something even more exciting.